Hello everyone, I'm Gefepido, and this is Weapons of War Part 4. So, I think we're in as good a position for, taking on the last island as I reasonably can be here. As long as I'm following my standard policies of not, adding extra active weapons. So let's see, I've got 2 freezer beams, which I may actually be making use of. Have to see how it goes with some of the stuff on Watchtower. Because, yeah, Leapers, Masons, and Tumblebugs are the ones to watch out for, plus, Destoroya. That guy. I don't know what he does. He is not one of the bosses that I was told specifically to be worried about, but, we'll see. I guess, since this one's over in a corner with not much else, I probably want to go through here. Hopefully this one's something reasonable. Alright. Contaminated sector it is. Right, those are the boost mines. I don't do the boost mine mission once, but it doesn't seem too bad if I can handle... Yeah, anyway, these guys. So, yeah. Masons are a bit of an issue. I would prefer not to get webbed, of course. Wonder if I can bait the Mason. Wait, are those unstable boulders? For some reason I thought it was only the Mason leader that actually did explosive rocks. But I'm not terribly eager to, to let it fire off and see. And, well, not looking forward to dealing with the tumblebug either, but, well. Sorry, rambling again. Unhelpful. I just couldn't be bothered to go for Camilla, could ya? Jerk. Okay, at least the tumblebug being boosted shouldn't matter too much, but that's alright. So this guy, yeah. I don't know what the... Oh, is it just raising the unstable ones next to buildings and mechs? Is that how it works? So, like, if I go here, then does it... Yeah, at least that's what it's showing. Like I said, I thought it was only the... but, okay, I could go over here and freeze the tumblebug with them. Okay, this one doesn't matter. Hell, I could just take it, but I don't... Now... Actually, wait. The Alpha Mason isn't actually doing anything that would hit a building. Not that I'm eager to... Let's see. What do I do? 3? Right, yeah, 3. Okay. Oh, wait. This one's not even a threat. I can do... I mean, not to a building. So I could just kill the Leaper. It's amusingly tempting to push the Leaper into the Mason's attack, but I don't want this in my way. Since then, Mugiwara would have to be, screwing around with it. This, hang on, I need to think. I might not actually have a solve for the Tumblebug aside from freezing it, sorry to say. Because, I don't... I've got, push. I've got artillery that doesn't building immune. And, yeah, another push. And I can't one-shot him. So yeah, I pretty much need to freeze the Tumblebug. Which is fine, really. I don't mind freezing. And then, I could actually just, have Super X push the Leaper here, and then have Mugiwara ram the Leaper into the Mason. So the Mason goes away and the Leaper's dead. Because, frankly, I want the Leaper gone, if I can do that. And it doesn't look like there's any troublesome objectives aside from, you know. Oh, I actually forgot Force Amp, and I also forgot the, this. Whatever. Might as well get some fun out of the Reflect, right? Also, wait. 4 damage became 3? Is that some kind of weird interaction with boost? I'm gonna need to figure that out later. Well. Yeah, did Reflect get affected by its boost? If it did, that's hilarious, but I don't... Okay. I could just have Super X pop the Mason. Oh, I can't do that with the Tumblebug there. That's an issue. Alright. Now, I could certainly have Mugiwara spawn block and kill the Mason. This one could be killed by anyone. And if the Mason is dead, I could then have Gotengo ram the Scarab, this Scarab here. And then everybody's happy except the Vec. I say that too much, don't I? It's not like it's a clever turn of phrase or anything. I should probably stop. Huh. Wow. Did I actually clean everything up? Well, aside from the frozen Tumblebug. But it's basically clean. Alright. Honestly, if I wanted, I could probably just ram the gastropod over here and then put it on this spawn, but... Alright, so that one's just... Or I could just kill it straight up. But... Oh, wait, if I do this... Yeah, Tumblebug, right. Troublesome. I could just shoot it directly, though. I probably should block spawns again, though. I don't know. I'm really overthinking this one vac that isn't all that important. Because honestly, I could go here, and then kill it straight up. And then I guess black spawn here and decoy to pick the boost. That's fine. And I think next turn will probably be okay. Probably, maybe, hopefully. To reflect. Okay. I'll need to... I mean, it is tempting to just have the Leaper... not Gastropod, but... yeah, everybody's full up on XP, so may as well do that and pick that up, because... Alright. That one's fine, but only one Mason and one Tumblebug. At least I got that grid filled, which we don't need to discuss. Okay, that's... I would be so reluctant to use that ability. Rally is, I think... Let me double check this. Right, Rally is, yeah, boost allies when they're near you. It's a nice one. I mean, I wouldn't mind having it, but... Alright, I could just give Warbot the health. I'm mildly inclined to just save it and get on the third hand. Am I really gonna use the freezer beam more than twice in a battle anytime soon? I don't know if I will, I guess. But I'll should have 2 more time pods coming. I guess maybe I'll take the health simply because everything does a lot of damage, and I may as well, you know, enjoy my reflect as much. Now, oh, the disruptor, good. Oh, another reason to enjoy my reflect. I suppose I'll have to make sure not that if I block with the Super X, I block with the real mech and not a decoy. Anyway, so leaper-wise, this is annoying. I could... No, wait. If I'm gonna... I don't know. Okay, I don't feel good about hiding in a corner from Tumblebug. Not Tumblebugs, Leapers. Though I guess there's no good reason I couldn't put Super X in a corner. I mean, he's got, what, Hyper? Yeah, he can go almost anywhere first turn. And Mugiwara could just go here. Yeah, his attack has good range. It'll be probably okay. I hope, maybe. I suspect a more experienced player, I say, after hundreds of hours in the game, would tell me that I don't need to be this cowardly with the leapers. Oh, wow. Almost didn't notice there were 2 damn Tumblebugs. Seriously, rude. Okay, really good I had that. Alright, so, I am gonna need to do some flipping here. Obviously, right? Let's see. I could, let's see, have Gotengo kill this Leaper, then have Super X shoot... Well, no, wait. Then, flip these 3. Then have Super X shoot this Leaper, pushing the Tumblebug down, and then, Mugiwara can just hit something? I don't... Actually, I could as well... Okay, can't quite get where I... If I went over here since Nimble, I could actually push this Gastropod up to hit this Tumblebug since... Oh shit, I almost didn't notice this Tumblebug needed to be moved, so... I might best be served to, yeah, flip these 3, then have Mugiwara get the Time Pod and push the Tumblebug over, so he'll at least hit the Gastropod, while the other 2 can... Yeah, I would have to, I hate this, but... Right, I'd want to kill this Leaper, and then, you know, have Super X hit this Leaper, which will be flipped, which would push this Tumblebug down. And I already kind of hate this, but... Let me think. Is there a better way to do this? There should be. What's the attack order? Okay, hypothetically, if I... Problem is the Time Pod's here, so I can't push this Tumblebug over. Where, you know, if it were flipped, it would be able to kill that Leaper. Now, I suppose if I flipped these 3, I could just have Gotengo get up here and freeze the Tumblebug, but that would just be an awkward position all around. Plus, I'd still need to deal with this lot. And I don't have a immediate answer to. Though I guess I could have Mugiwara kill this Leaper against the Tumblebug, and then have this flipped Leaper shot. You know, I feel like I'm gonna hate the outcome of this turn no matter what it is. But freezing this one is starting to sound like a okay plan. Ooh, I actually did forget the force amp again. Oh no, wait, that Gotengo hasn't moved yet, so that's kind of okay. For certain definitions of okay. So yeah, I don't really love this outcome, but still need the mites. Well, fuck you too, game. Yeah, okay, I might need to freeze that one too. Alright, so this guy, now. Okay, I can actually Mugiwara could just free himself, or hitting this gastropod doesn't help that much. Now, I could have Gotengo freeze this Tumblebug. Mugiwara actually could get up here and hit this thing. Hit the gastropod and just take it on the chin, because, you know. Could even have Gotengo here to, like... Actually... I was just trying to think what happens if I have Super X shoot the Tumblebug directly, because that would push both rocks somewhere they're not gonna damage buildings. That would technically solve him. And then I could have, I guess, Gotengo ram the Mason, and Mugiwara could actually go to this cleared space, push the gastropod here, and then I could flip it so it kills the leaper. It's not... I don't love it at all, but... Also, I still need to get the mites off. But... Or just let me think. Okay, flipping the Mason certainly isn't going to help. Flipping these two would both help, though. I could just solve the Tumblebug with a flip and ignore him for the moment. And flipping this guy would make him a non-issue. Just trying to think, if I flipped the Tumblebug and Gastropod, who could I get anyone onto a spawn this turn? I mean, I'm pretty much flipping them either way, so I can do that for the moment. Actually, I guess just shoving the Gastropod down would make him easy meat for the Tumblebug. Then... Okay, so I could hypothetically plan on having Mugiwara shove the Gastropod down, have Gotengo ram the Mason, but before I make those moves, I would have Super X get on this spawn and shoot artillery to push the Leaper into Mugiwara, getting some mites off both of them. And then we can all pretend like Gefepito remembered to use his brain very slightly for once in his life. Alright. That's an improvement. But there's still a Mason lurking, another vet coming, whatever. Oh, great. Really gonna do me like that, huh? Okay. So let me see. What do we got? Okay, so Gotengo isn't as fast as I hoped. I would have liked to get over here. But that's fine. Maybe. Ish. Now... Okay, the rock is going to be a problem, isn't it? I may need to bump something into him. Because I assume hitting 0 damage won't make the burrower burrow. Well, won't make the burrowing... Though, I guess if I just damage the rock first, then the gastropod can do it for me, and that's fine. This one's gotta die. I'm inclined to... Okay, so... Let me think here. I really want to get the mites off Gotengo, but this one has to be stopped. Well, I could flip... There's no good place for this tumblebug, so he might need to die now. But... Gotengo is exactly the one who should... Sorry, this is taking a minute. I'm trying to think. Oh, I could flip this Mason, then his shit won't matter at all. And then the gastropod might actually pull himself onto the spawn, which is really funny. Then I could have, get Gotengo over here to, or have Mugiwara ram this tumblebug into him and have Super X shoot that Mason. I think that works. I mean, it's not a great solution, but it's, you know, a solution-shaped course of action. I'm sure there was a better way to do something here, but... Oh, really? Wow, okay. Couldn't he have done better? I thought they habitually went for the edge of the map if they could. Isn't that how they're supposed to be? Well, whatever. So hang on, if the so it's gonna pull this into its own face? That's amazing, actually. I'm inclined to just flip it, though, or get Mugiwara up in its face so it dies when it counterattacks it. Go ahead, take your best shot, loser. And, I think we're done. Mites are gone. This guy is gonna regret his life choices. Alright. So far, so okay. Okay, shield array. That's not bad, actually. If I was inclined to use, you know, stuff. I will plan on saving the next core to put for +1 freezer beam. I don't... Well, cadmium missiles will likely undergo a revision, as I've spoken to SynthScenes about. So this one, probably doable with the missiles. This one, well, fucking war rig missions, right? The tumblebug is gonna make this, unbearable. But, you know, is what it is. Now, oh good, there's no Webbers handy, so I can just put dudes where I want them. I mean, I could honestly just, yeah, line up here so no one can readily block the path to that rig. Or something. This tumblebug is still gonna go somewhere I don't want him, but, you know. That's the game. And for some reason I really enjoy it, so here we are. Okay, that's a little awkward. Okay, so I need to hit this. This one doesn't matter. This one matters. So I could have... Okay, I'm thinking I could have Gotengo get over here, hit the Mason, then the War Rig comes up and takes this. Or shit, I really want to freeze this tumblebug is the problem. I don't think I have a better solution to him, unless I can one-shot him, which I don't believe I can. Okay, so... I could have Mugiwara hit the Mason, War Rig take this, Super X can get somewhere and push this guy down here, where he will incidentally kill the Scion, and Gotengo can freeze this loser. Okay, everything's undone, so we're just gonna hop up over here. And this might be a good place to lurk, actually. Rectastic. Oh, right, I put him down here. Haha. Oh, right. Okay, I guess I'll have to go here. Fine. Good thing Mugiwara can do the burrowing attack, or he'd get stuck real easily on these maps with, you know, frozen tumblebugs and their rocks being assholes. Also, I keep forgetting I could freeze a building if I really had to. I don't necessarily consider it ideal, but I could. Okay, so this I don't love. Now. So, oh, this gastropod's already dead and just hasn't figured it out yet, the idiot. I kinda need the rig to... Oh, good, I can run all the way over. But this is the problem. And I can't get over here to freeze him. This guy needs to die, of course, but that's okay. Okay, yeah, this guy may be a genuine problem since Gotengo cannot reach to freeze. I guess I could... Well, also this guy isn't a problem, because the tumblebug's here, and there's no good push action for him. I suppose I could actually have Gotengo freeze this building, but then what? Then that leaves this gastropod not drowning. So if I do this, not acceptable. And this guy, well. Yeah, because if I ram this guy, then the tumblebug is free, but at least for a dead scarab, what good? If I just had some way to get this guy over here, it'd be perfect, but At least the war rig won't run off the edge if I do that. No, Let's see. If I had Gotengo... Oh, wait. If I rammed this Scarab into the war rig, that would actually be... The war rig is 2 health, so I could actually do that, and then my war rig goes and gets the wreck. That would work. And then... Then I think I could actually have Super X get here, shoot, this empty... No, wait, that doesn't do it, does it? I might then be able to... Shit, Mugiwara can't get quite where I need him. No, wait, if he's here, he could move here and push down. That still doesn't do it. Fuck. Not unless I can do something with this guy. I mean, I guess pushing this guy down and not losing the trading post would be better than, you know... I'd rather take a hit to this than this, but, one damage. I could technically do this, but I don't want to. So, yeah, pushing this guy down. Poor me. And again, someone needs to go there, so... Let's see, if I... No. Oh, shit, I forgot. Bumping the rig is going to double damage it, because... Yeah, I might need to settle for pushing the gastropod down. Unless I could push it up, which Mugiwara definitely can't do, but Super X might be able to do. Except that'll hit this rock, which I can't have. Not unless... Because that'll free the Tumblebug and damage the mission critical building. Shit, I might really have to push the bastard down and deal with it. Okay, hypothetically... Yeah, the bump, I had forgotten Force Amp, so I can't do that. Fuck. Okay. I might have to settle for freeing the Tumblebug. Which is terrible, actually, but... Okay, so let's say... Gotengo rams this asshole and frees the Tumblebug because fuck my life. Then the rig gets rigged up. I don't think waiting to do that would help. Oh, this will just get more crowded. Then... I guess Mugiwara... Yeah, Mugiwara could just ram him down, which, again, isn't ideal, but it's something. Because, yeah, the Mazer isn't quite enough. And then, I guess Mugiwara gets the Mason. Excuse me. Although, actually, Super X shooting here would push the rock here, wouldn't it? And then the rock getting attacked doesn't even matter. Then I could actually ignore the Mason and have Mugiwara do something to this guy. Would it be able to get there? No, I don't think he would. Couldn't quite get where he needs to be to attack if it's going to be... If the gastropod was already down here. Though I guess I could handle... Although I guess I could have Mugiwara attack here and then Super X shoot Mugiwara straight up. Wait, would it... Yeah, he has enough health to survive that even with the acid. That's fucking insane, but it might be able to do it. No, wait. Either of them doing that would push the gastropod down, so the gastropod would not be affected more than once. Yeah. These things don't all go together. I may just have to eat a grid hit down here. Unless I can think of something better real fast. Or I guess I could freeze. No, freezing the scarab isn't acceptable. That's not happening. Alright. Now, hypothetically, if I shot here with the artillery, then at least that rock isn't doing damage, but then I do not believe Mugiwara could reach this guy. As he is now, he could, and then Super X could kill the Mason. It might have to do. Do I have anything else I can do? At least next turn, the War Rig can do some stuff, but... Though it's tempting to do this with the artillery just... No, wait, I don't want the rock blocking the death of the gastropod either. Alas. So yeah, Mugiwara it is, sorry. I hate this. Come on, grid defense, be useful. That's all I ever asked. Grid defense, grid defense. 19%, you can do it, fuck you. Okay, nice of that one tumblebug to be ineffective today. So I could have, say, Gotengo get up here and ram this guy into that, but at which point I could then have Super X fly down here and shoot this, so this tumblebug gets pushed here to take a hit from this guy, while the War Rig murders this dude over here. Technically, I could push this tumblebug onto a spawn, but the gastropod will get him if it's not stopped. Actually, if I pushed the tumblebug onto a spawn and then had Gotengo ram this tumblebug down, this gastropod down here, then I'd be blocking both spawns, and the tumblebug would finish the gastropod for me. Yeah. And then whoever can get... Okay, I think I'm formulating something here that will probably not make things worse. No, yeah, I don't want to immediately kill the dude here. Alright, I don't like having 2 tumblebugs left over, but if that's all there is, odds are decent I'll manage something. Especially since their AI isn't good at remembering that they can make use of existing explosive rocks, as I recall. So they do shit like that that doesn't actually accomplish anything. And then I laugh. I laugh, and they perish. As they should. That is the fate of the enemies of Geppetto. See, I like bombs that don't automatically blow up at the end of the mission. Well, okay, the Renfield bomb's good, but I mean, like, you know, blobberlings. Fuck blobberlings. Don't know if I'll ever really use it 3 times, but... Okay, fuck the mercenaries. I guess I didn't even look closely at this one, but I'm not doing it. Nope, nope, nope. This one looks... maybe? We'll see. Phew. Not actually the funnest place to deal with tumblebugs, but 2 flyers and Mugiwara will have to do here. Let's see what happens. Or could just go here. I mean, who even cares? Okay. Come on. Someone get in missile range. That's the best place to be, you know it. Ah, there we go. That's the good shit. Okay, so this Mason's cooked, as he should be. Alright, so let's see. These two don't really matter. I could have Gotengo get up here and kill one of them on general principle. Or actually could do it by blocking the spawn, which is better. That's good. But then this one's got to go. I could have Mugiwara... I could have Mugiwara ram the gas... pardon. Need to attack... Could have Mugiwara ram this gastropod here, and then have Super X fire from here to kill the Scion and bump these two, which I think that would actually kill the gastropod because of Force Amp. I admit I was still thinking of, like, using Reflect to finish him off, but that's good too. Huh, I think that works really well. This is a good turn. Pretty good fortune that it lined up in that manner, but, am I to complain? No, not I. Maybe I shouldn't have blocked it, but, at this rate, I'll be okay on enemies. I just need 2 more, right? Okay, so I can afford to block 2 of these spawns, which is fine by me. I'll do this one. Huh, maybe I should have frozen a building or something. Oh, I actually forgot she got Vigor from healing. Or, Vigor gives boost from healing, rather, is the thing I should say. It's kind of awkward that my strongest damage dealer is the one who also freezes, and also, really? I mean, seriously, guys. Really? Like, that's how we're doing this? I mean, I'm not exactly complaining, but really? Like, I'm just gonna, like... Yeah. That's gonna be the last 2 I need, and we'll just, Yeah, okay. Thank you, Vec. You've been helpful. Come on, you know you want it. Alright, so, yeah. I think you all know what I must do. I mean, you know, I could just finish him off, but why bother? They work so hard to load the guided missile launchers, might as well let them have fun. No, right. Anyway, here's hoping 5 grid is enough, because What's-His-Face is coming, and I don't know anything about him. So, this guy. The incarnation of the Oxygen Destroyer is here, and... Alright. First target within 4 spaces. Okay. Let's see. Huh. Looks like, what, 7 health? So, marginally less than Godzilla, who has 8, I believe. This isn't so bad. It's like... Well, a bit like an alpha snail, although the acid could add up if you've got... There's going to be a lot of acid. Good thing I've got resilient as well as all the health and stuff. Okay. If his AI tries to maximize targets, I guess I should, you know, get people behind each other or you know, in positions where he'll hopefully try to go for them. Wonder if I should try to freeze the Mason. Oh, hey, that shouldn't be bad. Alright, first thought. Yeah, fuck your acid. I could go over here and hit the Mason. And then probably have, you know, start comboing up. Oh, wait, I forgot I have, you know, Big Game Hunter. Yeah, the big guy's cooked. I should probably at least, you know... Alright, yeah. I figured I should at least take a close look at what his weapon looks like in action, because I don't expect him to use it that much. Big Game Hunter is kind of, you know, ridiculous. Well, okay, I don't think it's that unfair, since it only helps with bosses. But, maybe I should just take the Scion out, I don't know. On the other hand, you know, no reason to play nice. I always thought snails weren't big threats until they suddenly were, so, you know. Alright. So, yeah. Probably just gonna... Yeah. And I don't want to block too many spawns, so, that will do for now. Oh, and he's even on a rock. Adorable. No, wait, I can do better. Yeah, the acid turned out not to be the place to be. Alright, so let me see here. I actually could, yeah, this guy would just die from Force Amp, which is cool. And then I don't have a... Problem is I don't have a great way to deal with everyone here. Because if I did, like, this, well, that'd do some stuff. I guess if I did that... Oh, if I did that, then I could... Then I could have Gotengo ram the Tumblebug from here and kill it. And then Mugiwara could, you know, pop up here and ram this guy to remain. And the Leaper would not matter because, you know, what a loser. I had been thinking most ways I could blast here would push something into a rock and cause trouble, but... The outside shot has always been a nice trick to remember. Alright then. That went reasonably well. Destoroyah is fairly reasonable. I mean, you know, boss difficulty varies quite a bit. They don't all need to be the scariest bastard in the universe. What do I have? What do I need, more importantly? I don't really need more cores, do I? Not unless there's something amazing to replace Force Amp with. I probably should just take the 2 power, since that... If I was gonna buy power, then that's worth more than, you know. Haha, the big one, how nice. Heat engines? Okay, that's actually a little tempting, but... Force Amp has been working really well for me. So let me just check. How much would I want? I want 2 more cores. I do not particularly want larger blast. We'll see if I use the Maser Cannon much, but it does have its uses. So, I believe that's it here. Thank you for watching. Join me next time for the final battle.